Welcome to this edition of the El Segundo City Council Recap. I'm your host, Tolly Anderson. Let's take a look at the items presented to the El Segundo City Council at their March 18, 2025 meeting. During special presentations, El Segundo Chamber of Commerce CEO and President Marcia Hansen announced the winners of the 2024 Holiday Parade. 13 trophies were presented for various categories, including Best Use of Theme and the Grand Marshals Award, which were both awarded to El Segundo Co-op Nursery School. City Council proclaimed the month of April Sexual Assault Awareness Month and designated April 23rd as Denim Day, encouraging everyone to wear jeans to recognize that sexual violence remains a serious issue in our society and requires proper education and comprehensive prevention projects. During public hearings, Community Development Director Michael Allen presented the first reading of amendments to the Cultural Development Program fee structure. There were 3 proposed modifications. The ability to split the fees between the on-site art and pay the remainder as an in-lieu fee, the establishment of a fee cap of $1 million, and allowing applicants to pay the fee prior to issuing the certificate of occupancy rather than the building permit. City Council approved the amendments, and the item will be presented at the April 1st City Council meeting for potential adoption. Public Works Director Elias Sassoon presented a resolution to establish the El Segundo Lairport Street Undergrounding Utility District. Along Lairport Street from Mariposa Avenue to Maple Avenue, the adoption of this resolution is required so that Southern California Edison may proceed with the design and construction of undergrounding the utilities along the district as part of the Rule 20A program. As outlined in the Rule 20A tariff program, SCE will, at its expense, replace existing SCE overhead electrical distribution lines, all fiber optic communication lines, and all other communication lines on the poles. Transmission lines are exempt from Rule 20A and will remain. The replacement of these lines would also provide an opportunity to add additional capacity to the transformers to serve businesses interested in relocating to Lairport Street. City Council adopted the resolution. Principal Planner Paul Samaras presented an ordinance to amend El Segundo Municipal Code Title 15 to update the parking requirements for multiple family residential development and implement Housing Element Program 9. The ordinance, which has been revised to reflect City Council's recommendations at the March 4th City Council meeting, will revise the city's parking standards to a sliding scale based on unit size, similar to the recently approved Pacific Coast Commons project. City Council previously recommended that tandem parking continue to be prohibited in multifamily residential projects, that certain properties be ineligible for preferential parking zones, and the increase of required parking spaces for one-bedroom units from 1.5 spaces to 2 spaces for projects up to 2 acres in size. The ordinance will have a second reading for potential adoption at the April 1st City Council meeting. During staff presentations, Police Chief Saul Rodriguez presented the El Segundo Police Department's 2024 year-end review. Chief Rodriguez highlighted the effectiveness of the lateral signing bonus, the city's 18% reduction in crime, and various crime reduction efforts. The department also requested 75 magistrate reviews in 2024, of which 71 were approved by a judge, which resulted in the arrested parties in each case being held in custody, awaiting their arraignment, rather than being released immediately. Based on the number of reported incidents year to date, there is a 46% decrease in crime compared to the same period last year. City Council received and filed the report. Human Resources Director Rebecca Reddick presented a notice of intent to withdraw membership from Independent Cities Risk Management Authority, or ICRMA. ICRMA is a risk-sharing pool for cities that want to pool their resources to share insurance programs. Submitting the notice at this time allows for the city to explore other options, such as joining a different pool or purchasing insurance directly. If the city decides to remain in the pool, ICRMA must be notified by December 1st, 2025. City Council adopted the resolution. Mayor Chris Pimentel welcomed the 2 newly appointed planning commissioners, Steve Taylor and Melissa McCaverty. The Planning Commission makes decisions on certain applications, including conditional use permits. subdivisions and variances, and performs duties with respect to land subdivision, planning, and zoning as prescribed by city and state law. City Manager Daryl George provided an update on the recent activities related to Hyperion. Over the past 2 weeks, South Coast Air Quality Management District received 32 odor complaints. Hyperion was issued notices of violation during the period on March 7th and March 10th for public nuisance related to odors. Heal the Bay's community survey regarding Hyperion, which was linked on the city's website, closed on March 14th. The city will share the results of the survey as soon as they become available. Information about Hyperion can be found on the city's website at www.elsegundo.org/Hyperion. And to watch the complete City Council meeting for March 18th, 2025 and learn more about the agenda items covered, visit elsegundo.org or watch the meeting on Channel 3. The next meeting will be Tuesday, April 1st.